Well, hi there, pluckers. I was sore fingering in with you. Thanks indeed for joining me for another help lesson for one of my viewers. One of my viewers has written in and asked for some help with a song called Given Up Faith by the Lost Dog Street Bands, okay, which is off their latest album. Now, unfortunately, to be quite honest with you, I'm not quite sure what has been played. So this is my best guess, okay, or my best educated guess to some degree, okay. First of all, I think the song is being played on a dobro for a start, okay, and it's in some sort of alternative tuning, okay, and I'm not sure whether it's finger picked or plucked with a pick. I'm not sure. I think it's probably finger picked, or it might even be two guitars. I just don't know. There's no videos of him playing it live, so I just don't get any visual clue of how he's playing it, okay. So this is my best take on it. So I'm going to just play through the intro, which is exactly the same as a verse, okay, and that's all there is in the song. There isn't any other bits in the song, okay, just the intro, which is a verse without just without the intro has just got no words in it. Then it plays exactly the same for the verse when there's about 4 verses or so, okay, if you get what I meant. Okay, so this is roughly what I hear has been played, and I can't guarantee it's right by any standard. It probably isn't, but it sounds something like it, okay. So until something better comes along, where I've got a visual clue, this is it, I'm afraid, okay. Something like that, okay. It's not exactly the same, but it's not far off. Okay, so I'll just go through that and explain what I've done with it as far as tuning goes, okay. Basically, I've retuned 3 strings. I'm playing with a capo on the 2nd fret, okay. So what I've done is, if you take a standard guitar tuned up to standard, okay, what you need to do is to change 3 strings. The top 3 strings, the tuning has to be changed, okay. The G string, 3rd string, you have to lower that to an F sharp, okay. The 2nd string, the B string, you lower that to an A note, okay, so it sounds like the 5th string, okay. The 1st string, the top E string, that has to be lowered to a D, okay, so it sounds like the 4th string, okay. So you've got D, A, F sharp, and the D string, 4th string, stays the same. I'm only playing the first 4 strings. I'm not playing anything on the 5th string or the 6th string, okay. When you've retuned your guitar, put a capo on the 2nd fret, okay. That will then give you it then changes the tuning. The 4th string is now an E, the 3rd string becomes a G sharp, the 2nd string becomes a B, and the 1st string becomes an E, which is basically the basics of an E chord. The 3 chords actually that he's playing in the song are basically an E, an A, and an altered B7th, or a B, I'm not quite sure. There's a definite odd note in it, okay, as you'll hear in a minute, okay. So having got those 4 strings tuned up, it should sound something like that, okay. When you've done that, basically what I'm playing is, I'm starting off with I want to get my capo tightened down a bit more. I'm hammering up from the open 2nd string to the 2nd fret from the capo on the 2nd string, okay, and then I'm starting to strum the top 4 strings, okay, and I'm hitting that 4th string as well quite a lot. On the actual track, somebody is playing that note quite often. Okay, I don't know if it's I'd say I don't know whether it's just one dobro or there's another guitar in there as well. Can't tell. Anyway, so when you okay, and then you do that. Hammer into that second fret of the first string, the top E, and slide it up to the fourth fret from the capo on the top E string, first string. Okay? So it's okay, and then you hit that again, slide it back down to the second fret of the first string, off, and then back on to the second fret of the first string. Okay, so far. Okay, and then it goes, does another one of those, hit the fourth fret, first string, slide back to the second fret, open first string, and then you play what is effectively an A chord. And to do that, I'm actually putting my first finger on the first fret of the third string, and I'm using my third finger to play the second fret of the second string. The fourth string is open, the first string is open. It's basically an A chord. Okay, so far then we've got strumming, hammering into that second fret on the first string with my pinky, okay? Back up to the fourth fret, and then another one of those, fourth fret, second fret, first string, open, and then into this altered B chord. To get that chord, I'm playing the third fret from the capo on the third string, and the fourth fret from the capo on the second string. The fourth string is open and the first string is open. Okay, and basically you just pick around that. So far what we've got so far is this. You add that finger, the first finger, to the second fret of the first string, and then the pinky goes up to the fourth fret of the first string, and off, and another one of those, second fret open to second fret on the second string. So if I go through that again slowly, here we go. Right. Something like that, okay? If you listen to the record you get the timing a bit better than me, I expect. But just to go through it slowly, I'll go through it very slowly, okay? And that's it. That's as best as I can get it. Okay, sorry about that, but it's better than nothing. At least it might point you in the right direction. Okay, so thanks for watching and listening, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.